What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay. Checking in, man. So, I don't know if I've talked about this real brief in my previous videos, but I have made a decision that I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change my channel name. I'm not going to change my channel name. I'm going to keep it a trucker named Jay. Honestly, because that name is already recognizable, if that's even a word. People know a trucker named Jay in this YouTube platform. So I'm just gonna keep that because of that. And then too, I couldn't think of another. I mean, I could say a fit guy or a fat guy named Jay. I thought about a fat guy named Jay. I thought about Journey with Jay, but it just, I feel like a trucker named Jay is fine, even though my content now is kind of different. It's kind of different places now between my health journey, my water fasting, me moving forward with this new positions. But at the end of the day, I'm always gonna be a trucker named Jay, man. That's who people have come to know me as. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. So that was just a little sidebar. What I want to talk about in this video is I don't want to go to the gym. This is what you hear a lot of oversized, morbidly obese people say. They don't want to go to the gym. It's almost like an embarrassing thing, because we feel as bigger people, as morbidly obese people, it just always feels like everybody's watching us. You know what I'm saying? We feel like people are making fun of us, especially in this day and age of social media, man. It's nothing to scroll down Instagram or to scroll down Facebook or to scroll down your YouTube trending or, just videos or whatever and see somebody got some type of meme or some type of video where they're making fun of a fat person in the gym, you know what I'm saying? And, you don't see it as much, but, I've seen it enough to know why people would feel a certain type. It's like an insecure, when you're this as big as I am, over 300 pounds, over 350 pounds. Not over 400 pounds no more though, but progress. But it's just your insecurities are through the roof, man. It is, and you just don't want to feel embarrassed. And it's easy for someone who is smaller and more in shape to tell you, oh man, don't worry about it. But they, if you never had to deal with that, you just don't know what that feels like. A lot of us who have been big our whole lives have been pretty much bullied our whole lives. We have different ways in dealing with it, but, we finally get to a point, or some of us get to a point where we learn how to just deal with it, but it never stops. It never stops. And, I go through that as well, man. Like, for example, I signed up for Planet Fitness. And at Planet Fitness, everything is like right there. You know what I mean? Some gyms, the way they are, they have like I like going to the YMCA. I'm probably gonna eventually sign back up at the YMCA, but I like the YMCA because there's different things in there that you can do that is like isolated. Like I know I'll go get in the pool and I'll swim a lap or two depending on how long I can go, or I may go in the basketball court and play basketball, and I'm just a big guy playing basketball. That's not really looked at too crazily, so even though, it is hard sometimes because, you're the big guy, you want to play basketball, you're not the most skilled at basketball, and sometimes when you're in a situation where it's pickup and you got to call next, you find a situation where guys really don't want to play with you. Guys don't want to run with you because you're big, so you're not going to go out there and score 8 points, or, you might not hit as many shots, and, but, it's still... You should still be able to go out there and play and feel fine, because at the end of the day, nobody out there is an NBA player. Nobody out there is a college D1 player playing overseas or none of that. You dig what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't be out there risking injury playing with average Joe. So at the end of the day, I say all that to say, just don't feel discouraged, man. Like, it's other big people out there going through what you're going through, myself included. And just do what you got to do something. If you don't feel like, you know, and a lot of people look at it as, oh, well, they're not going to the gym because they're lazy. Nah, sometimes that has nothing to do with it. It's intimidating, man. It really is. You know, you go in the gym and you got this dude that's 6'3", 215 pounds cut up, and he's, you know, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And here you can just, you know, you can do what you can do. And it almost is like, damn, I'm not doing nothing compared to him. Or you get on the treadmill and you're walking with a speed of 2.0, you know, with a little bit of incline, and then the dude beside you is got the incline all the way up and he's running, you know, 5, 6, and he's hauling, you know what I mean? You know, or what, it's just always like that, you know what I'm saying? All I can tell you is from my experience, you just find a way to be able to move your body and not be ashamed of it. You know, because I was like that for a long time. Excuse me. And you know, so I know what you feel like. Fight through it. Your health is more important than those people's opinions. Your health is more important than how they gonna look at you. Whatever. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? You have to, as big people, sometimes we always aren't the most confident in ourselves. And that is, a lot of us always ask, you know, if we're religious, we ask God for confidence and feeling more secure within ourselves. Well, that's your test right there. Like my mom used to always tell me, you know, when you ask God for something, He's not just going to zap you with what you asking for. He's going to put you in a position to build whatever it is that you're looking for. So if you want to be more courageous and more secure, there's your opportunity to do so, man. Just go in there. If you don't do nothing but go in the gym and walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes and leave. Even if you don't break a sweat, start there. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, whatever. Do whatever it is that you got to do to get yourself more comfortable with being around those people. Because at the end of the day, ain't none of them people going to be in the doctor's office with you. Ain't none of them people going to be in the hospital bed with you. And ain't none of them people going in the casket with you because you didn't die prematurely because of some weight issues that didn't cause some organ failures or some heart issues. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way you got to look at it. That's just the way that you're going to have to always carry it, man. You just got to, we in this together. You know what I'm saying? Heck, it may sound corny, but if you see another big person, go get on the treadmill beside the big person. And let that person motivate you, or you know what I'm saying, you guys motivate each other and be like, look, we in this together. Let's get it. I've done that a couple times, you know, seen a big person. Let me walk beside him versus walking beside the triathlon, you know, dude that's, you know, been on the treadmill for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Or before you join a gym, if you got a decent neighborhood or you got a track somewhere that's more isolated, go out there. You know, one of my biggest issues I'm running into now is I signed up for Planet Fitness, but I find myself enjoying walking outside. Like I'm blessed enough to live in a great neighborhood that's on the waterfront, so I can go and walk down to the waterfront and walk down to the pier and back and down and back and do about 3 miles. And, you know, it'd be other people out there, but nowhere near as much as you'll go into a Planet Fitness at 4:30 in the afternoon. That's the other thing, too. If you're intimidated about the amount of people in the gym, try going at irregular times. You know, most people, it's probably a lot of people in there from like 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning because they're trying to go before work, or maybe a lot of people in there 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. because they're coming after work. So try going maybe late nights. You know, try going in there at 9 o'clock right before you go to bed. You know, if you go to bed at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, try to squeeze in there about 8:30. Leave out of there, come home, take a shower, go to bed. Just different things like that is what you can do to get yourself comfortable with going into the gym. And just keep your goal in mind, man. Remember, your goal is bigger than any obstacle that can get in the way of you and that goal. Again, your goal is bigger than any obstacle that can get in the way of you accomplishing that goal. So don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing or nobody keep you from getting to your goal. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive. It's other people out here like you. There's other big people out here that's trying to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be ashamed of anything. You've made some bad choices. We all have made bad choices, but you are blessed because the choices you have made are not irreversible. Some people go out here and they've made bad health decisions that they can never come back from. Us being obese, we can come back from this. We can lose the weight. If we got diabetes or high blood pressure, high cholesterol, whatever, we can reverse that with the weight loss and changing the way we eat. All it takes is step 1, step 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for you guys on this video, man. Stay encouraged. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It may be a cliche saying, but it's still the truth. If I can do it, you can do it, and we can do it together. You know what I mean? Whether you join in Planet Fitness, One Life, Anytime Fitness, YMCA, or if you just want to go walk around your neighborhood track, man, do whatever it is you can do to move your body. And don't go hard, man. Start off with 1 day a week, then 2 days a week, then 3 days a week. And it's at your pace. It's a marathon, not a sprint. There is no time limit, or there is no, oh, let's lose all this weight in 90 days. If it takes you a year, then it takes you a year. If it takes you 2 years, then it takes you 2 years. It's not, don't judge your situation by nobody. Don't, you know what I'm saying, by nobody else. It's the same thing with anything in life. You can't compare your situation to nobody else's because their situation is always going to be different. That's just what it is, man. So I encourage you. I'm hoping and I'm rooting for you. Let's get in these gyms. Let's go to these tracks, or let's just, even if you got to walk around your backyard, whatever you got to do to move your body, let's do it. Don't be ashamed. Don't let nobody bully you, because there is a lot of bullies in the gym, but you can't be intimidated by them, man. We all started somewhere. They started somewhere. Nobody just was born in a perfect, healthy condition. We all had to go through something to get to the health condition that we want to get to. I'm still going through it, and I'm with you 100%. So, as always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. And as always, take care of your health, and your health will take care of you, man. I'm gone.